You're as warm as the morning, first day of spring. There's a little bit of you in everything. Changing the season, butterflies' wings. There's a little bit of you in everything. There's a little bit of you in every moment, stuck in my head. Hard not to notice a little bit of you in everything. I was a rambler, hell-bent on destruction. I strayed from confession, hard as a stone. I spent my money like it came freely. I was running on empty, on the wrong side of the road. And then one morning I saw the sun come up. Looked like it was painted on with a big paintbrush. You drew me in with your mercy and promises. How you wash away every single one of our sins. Rich or poor, without blinking. I took what wasn't mine, like it was owed to me. A thief wearing the clothes of a sheep, running out of places to go. In the cards I was dealt weren't all that bad, but the way I said I felt, just feeling sorry for myself. And then one morning I saw the sun come up. Looked like it was painted on with a big paintbrush. You drew me in with your mercy and promises. How you wash away every single one of our sins. Rich or poor, without blinking. straight from confession, hard as a stone. I spent my money like it came freely. I was running on empty, on the wrong side of the road. And then one morning I saw the sun come up. Looked like it was painted on with a big paintbrush. You drew me in with your mercy and promises. How you wash away every single one of our sins. Rich or poor, without blinking. I took what wasn't mine, like it was owed to me. A thief wearing the clothes of a sheep, running out of places to go. And the cards I was dealt weren't all that bad, but the way I said I felt, just feeling sorry for myself. And then one morning I saw the sun come up. Looked like it was painted on with a big paintbrush. You drew me in with your mercy and promises. How you wash away every single one of our sins. Rich or poor, without blinking. I was a rambler, hell-bent on destruction. I strayed from confession, hard as a stone. I spent my money like it came freely. I was running on empty, on the wrong side of the road. And then one morning I saw the sun come up. Looked like it was painted on with a big paintbrush. You drew me in with your mercy and promises. How you wash away every single one of our sins. Rich or poor, pour without blinking. I took what wasn't mine like it was owed to me. A thief wearing the clothes of a sheep, running out of places to go. And the cards I was dealt weren't all that bad, but the way I said I felt, just feeling sorry for myself. And then one morning I saw the sun come up, looked like it was painted on with a big paintbrush. You drew me in with your mercy and promises, how you wash away every single one of our sins, rich or poor, without blinking. I was a rambler, hell-bent on destruction. I strayed from confession, hard as a stone. I spent my money like it came freely. I was running on empty, on the wrong side of the road. And then one morning I saw the sun come up, looked like it was painted on with a big paintbrush. You drew me in with your mercy and promises, how you wash away every single one of our sins, rich or poor, without blinking. I took what wasn't mine like it was owed to me. A thief wearing the clothes of a sheep, running out of places to go. And the cards I was dealt weren't all that bad, But the way I said I felt, just feeling sorry for myself. And then one morning I saw the sun come up, looked like it was painted on with a big paintbrush. You drew me in with your mercy and promises, how you wash away every single one of our sins, rich or poor, without blinking. I was a rambler, hell-bent on destruction. I strayed from confession, hard as a stone. I spent my money like it came freely. I was running on empty, on the wrong side of the road. And then one morning I saw the sun come up, looked like it was painted on with a big paintbrush. You drew me in with your mercy and promises, how you wash away every single one of our sins, rich or poor, without blinking. I took what wasn't mine, like it was owed to me. A thief wearing the clothes of a sheep, running out of places to go. And the cards I was dealt weren't all that bad, but the way I said I felt, just feeling sorry for myself. And then one morning I saw the sun come up, looked like it was painted on with a big paintbrush. You drew me in with your mercy and promises, how you wash away every single one of our sins, rich or poor, without blinking. I was a rambler, hell-bent on destruction. I strayed from confession, hard as a stone. I spent my money like it came freely. I was running on empty, on the wrong side of the road. And then one morning I saw the sun come up. Looked like it was painted on with a big paintbrush. You drew me in with your mercy and promises. How you wash away every single one of our sins. Rich or poor.